What's up, you guys? Godzilla Fan Freaks coming at you today with another figure review. And today's figure review is the 1967 Sci-fi revoltech Gaos. But before I show you the box, I just want to say that the condition of the box is not something I did. This was probably my first experience where the shippers or, the seller or whatever didn't explain the condition of the box. And yeah, just look at that. Isn't that horrible? Look at that. That's horrible condition for a box. I was really disappointed when I first saw the box. I opened it up. The figure was okay, but as some of you know, the stuff, the plastic stuff, the casing, the plastic casing that the revoltechs sit in and everything, that was just unusable. So I had to throw all that away. So now Gaos just kind of sits freely inside the box, but I'll just open it up. So I mean, Gaos I just have sits freely inside this box, which is a big bummer. But I mean, onto the box, showing you all the good stuff on the inside page. Very nicely done, front cover, and then all the stuff on the back. But I was disappointed, But that's what happens sometimes when you buy stuff from overseas. The box just turns up terrible. But that's the only box that I have that's terrible condition, so it's not too bad. But here's the figure itself. Sci-fi revoltech Gaos from 1967. Very nicely done figure, I must say. Detail is fantastic. I love Gaos. He's my favorite Gamera villain. Gaos is like the Ghidorah, the King Ghidorah to Gamera. He's Gamera's Ghidorah. And I love the classic Gaos more than I do the Super Gaos from Guardian of the Universe. I love the Showa Gaos a lot better. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the design or the way the roar sounds, but I mean, just to get onto a detail and paint job, I don't want to blabber on too much about how much I like Gaos, but detail and paint job is very nice. He's kind of a brownish, purplish color, which is a very nice, we always known him to be kind of a blackish, grayish in the film, but this is a very nice color scheme for Gaos all the way around. Just a very nice brownish, purplish, somewhat kind of red in there too, for his skin color. And then of course, a nice yellow for his eyes, a nice bone color for his claws where they're at and everything like that. Nice white for the teeth, and of course kind of like pinkish inside the mouth for his tongue and all that stuff. And now moving on to articulation, his head does move, back and forth where you can have him positioned in flying mode and everything like that. And his head does flatten out very nicely, that range of motion there. So that's very nice. Of course, his wings have a joint right there at the base, and then out here is very nicely. And the wings are a nice rubber, just like the Revoltech Rodan. I love that kind of wing instead of just stiff plastic with hinges along the stems or whatever. I do like the rubber feel. Gives it more of a realistic feel. He does have a joint at the waist. And then, of course, legs, knees, ankles. And then, of course, his tail has a little joint. All that good stuff. Now we'll move on to the accessories. Of course, one of the accessories he comes with is his ultrasonic cutter beam, which is a very nice translucent plastic with yellow in it and all that stuff. Just a very nicely done, not too much detail into it. I mean, it does have that nice little burst where it comes out of his mouth right there. But I mean, more or less, it's just a straight kind of plastic beam looking thing. But it's a very nice, accessory to go with Gaos. I wouldn't see why they wouldn't include it. And it also comes with a jet that is getting cut in half by it, which is a very awesome accessory. So you pretty much just slide the beam onto here like this. And I just slide the jet up until, it stops and gets, stuck on the beam like that. So it's like, boom, there goes the jet. So that's a nice little accessory of a little fighter jet getting cut in half. Let me get that up close to the camera. Hopefully it focuses. But very nice accessories there. Let me see. Of course, you can also display Gaos in his flying mode. He comes with a little stand. Again, Tamashi stands probably work better than the Revoltech stands. I mean, you just have to position Gaos just right to where he'll sit and it won't fall over. So, but these stands work okay. You just got to position it just right. Otherwise, it'll lose its balance. And then, of course, it comes with, every Revoltech comes with these little boxes that you can store the little tiny pieces in if you're worried about losing them and stuff like that. But I never use them. But just because the box was in bad condition, you get to see this other stuff that comes with the revoltechs this time. So these are just little orange plastic boxes that you can put the smaller pieces into so they don't get lost. He also comes with, each revoltech comes with these coins, which I learned are, they're point coins, and each revoltech comes with 10 point coin. And like you can use them on the Revoltech website, which is a Japanese website, I believe, but I've never used them or whatever. But each Revoltech comes with these coins, and that's what the coins are. They're just used for points or something like that. I don't know how you submit them on the website, but again, I'm never going to use them, but they're just nice, I guess. And let's see, what's next? He comes with his toes here, where Gamera bites off his foot. And then you have this that plugs into there, so you can have like this piece in Gamera's mouth if you want to create a little diorama fight scene between the two to create that classic moment where he bites off his toe. So that's nice to have for a nice accessory for Gaos. And then, of course, his nameplate, Gaos, 1967, Gamera versus Gaos, and whatever else it says on there. And then, of course, he comes with a little tiny flying Showa Gamera, which is very nice, very nicely detailed for a little tiny Gamera, actually. And I do love the blue jets that are coming out the back. Very nicely done. And it actually stands very well, too. I mean, not a problem at all. It's a very nice little piece to display just by itself. And one thing I forgot to do in the last review, I will go on to sizing. And of course, they will just size perfectly with each other. You really can't size them up with anything else. I mean, I guess if you want, you can't really size them with Bandai or SH Monster Arts. Revoltech size with other Revoltechs. That's as simple as it gets. But their sizing, very nice sizing, perfect scale, whether Gamera is standing or if he's down on all fours. Not a problem at all with sizing. So to conclude this review, I don't think I can get Gaos to stand on his own. He's kind of a tricky figure to get standing on his own. There we go, I got it. We are Godzilla Fan Freaks. This is Sci-Fi Revoltech Gaos from 1967. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video review. Thank you for watching.